E aí, Cassandra, você leu o seu livro aqui que eu consegui com o Varric? Ah, então, eu até li. Pera, começa logo esse seu vídeo, vai. Não quero falar sobre isso agora. E aí, pessoal, Nara trazendo pra vocês mais uma parte de Dragon Age Inquisition. Vamos como fazer aquela quest da Cassandra que eu falei que ia fazer. Vamos lá. Cassandra, antes de começar a quest, você tem alguma coisa pra falar comigo? Tem.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
Maybe there is no plan. We get the world we make, nothing more.
Then how do we determine the right choices to make? I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I'm not that assured, I just make it up as I go.
Let all your followers take heart.
What can I say? It's worked so far.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Cara, eu sou tipo Jack Sparrow. Foda-se o que tá acontecendo, eu improviso.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Você sabe que eu não quis isso, né, Cassandra? Só foi o acaso. Mas é isso aí, vamos lá fazer a questzinha dela. Simbora, levar a Cassandra. Já tá, idiota. Levar o Varric, porque sim. Levar ele. Vamos lá. Tá, eu achei que tinha alguma coisa na cabeça dela. Explorar o castelo. Explorar o castelo. Deveria ter feito isso aqui antes.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Eita. Pera aí, oi? Oi. Ah, tá. Eu não sei o que você falou. Deve ser tá todo mundo louco.
And crazy, just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken. Let's see what lies within.
Tem alguma coisa aqui? Abrir. Cheguei, galera. Tem um Venator aqui. Peraí, não foge! Oxe! Eu sabia que a Cassandra não me decepcionaria. Cheguei aí, pessoal. E aí? Eu fiz caca.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Is it possible to negotiate with them?
They're fanatics, drunk on whatever forbidden magic they can find to make themselves true Seekers. This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
É tipo assim, Cassandra, eu não ouvi nada que você falou, mas tudo bem. Então, galera, vocês estão vendo que minha roupa tá verde? Agora eu posso pintar armaduras. Eu mudei a armadura do Varric e do Algo porque eles estavam horríveis daquelas cores. Quase deixei o Algo meio gay, tudo roxo, mas aí eu preferi não. Até da Cassandra eu pintei porque eu acho que ela combina com preto. Vamos lá, Cassandra. Pega aí. Sabia que ela não ia me decepcionar. Sabia que ia ter porrada. Faz tempo, muito tempo que nós não temos uma porrada assim.
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Sim, vamos lá. Moça do queijo, façam. Subjugue todo mundo contra o queijo! Cadê o... Ah, estão ali. E aí, pessoas, como vocês estão? Meio mortos? Estão se sentindo meio mortos? Olha aqui. Encontre a chave para o pátio. Deve estar por aqui. Ok. É isso aqui? Claro.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Sounds like they're perfect for each other.
I suppose it does. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
Cassandra, você está muito linda com esse seu lindo queijo nas costas. Bem, é pra explorar, eu vim de lá. Sei lá, o que tem aqui no estado? Opa! Tem coisa aqui e eu tô ficando louca com esse... Não é mouse, é controle. Vamos lá, pegar as coisinhas aqui pelo look. Olha, definitivamente não é pra subir nessa escada. Legal. Tipo, ok, vocês já exploraram muito. Vá para o lugar certo. Não explorei o suficiente. O que tem ali? Tem sacos. Beleza. Agora sim, acho que eu explorei o suficiente. Eu estava ali, espero não ter nada, se tiver, foda-se. Olá, galera, aqui. Gente, que imagem é essa? Ah, tá, entendi quem é. Eu acho que deve ser a Visite? O nome daquela personagem do 2, eu esqueci. A gente enfrentou no final. Sei lá, ela tá com cara. Eita, show de luzes! Paladinho aqui. Pontos. Antes de a gente ir lá... Ó, tem baúzinho, eu falei. Regra básica de RPG, explore o lugar antes de continuar. Olha, tem coisa pra ler. A ordem da promessa ardente. Enter, que é bom, ninguém aperta, né? Ninguém aperta nesse negócio. Por lá. É, deve ser ela. Não sei. Posso estar doida. Pode não ser ela. Yay! Ok, eu vou catar o loot aqui e continuar o caminho. Ah, tanto faz, tanto fica aqui.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra! It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Aí sai um ET do peito dele, estourando. Pá!
Can we do anything?
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies! He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Would he really work with these cultists?
I intend to find out.
Wait! Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome. He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Eu faria o mesmo. Eu faria o mesmo, Cassandra. Não acho que o cara ia sobreviver não do estado que ele estava, então eu também mataria ele, tadinho. Ah, droga. Essa aqui tinha coisa boa. Vamos lá. Cadê o tio Lucius? Tio Lucius que está fazendo merda. Ele tá aqui em cima, certeza. Quer ver? Não, ele não está aqui. Está se escondendo, safado. Está colocando loot só pra mim. Ah, você tá ficando útil só pra que eu fique desatenta de você, né? Seu safado. Volta aqui. Meu Deus, o que eu tô falando? Mapa? Que mapa louco, cara. Tá, eu acho que eu tenho que dar a volta. Sim, eu tenho que dar a volta. Mas o jogo não me permite, porque tem várias coisas do lado. E também tem esses caras vindo. Oiê. Pô, você matou o Iron Bull, não pode. Levanta. Agora vai lutar, homem. Não é Venatores, isso aqui eu acho que deve ser esses gente louca aqui. Cultistas? Falaram agora há pouco que eu sou uma anta que não ouve nada, né? Hello, motherfucker.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
Cadê uma bazuca pra atirar nele agora?
We are not the original Inquisition.
Of course you say that now.
So you did all this because you hate our order?
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Don't listen, Cassandra. We need to end this.
What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Ninguém realmente tem uma bazuca, não? Ah, cara, você é muito fraquinho, safado. Isso não é hora de pegar as coisas.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
All these wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets. This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker, since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Are you all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
I assume you know about the Rite of Tranquility. The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the right of tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the right, from the beginning.
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the right of tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Aí, BioWare, a gente achou um erro na sua legenda.
That's not for me to decide, Cassandra.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Mas é isso aí, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado dessa parte de Dragon Age Inquisition. E... Iron tem alguma coisa pra falar, eu sei. Ah, não tá, não tô na taverna. Eita, caralhas. Não tô na taverna. Beleza. Mas ele tem alguma coisa pra falar. Mas isso que é pro próximo vídeo também. Mas é isso aí, pessoal. Ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado de mais uma parte de Dragon Age Inquisition. E, meu Deus, quantas coisas estão acontecendo. Como assim? É por isso que eu quero deixar a Cassandra como a... Como se fala? Esqueci o nome. Como que é, tio? Divina. Porque, sei lá, ela me parece... Eu já disse milhões de vezes. Ela parece ser mais adequada. E... Foi!
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Why don't you tell me more about your Duke?
Bastien was the leader of the Council of Heralds. The only person who could bring that rabble into line. He could charm a bird out of its feathers, and frequently did. I remember once, he broke up a fight between Prosper de Montfort and the Dowager with a joke and a glass of wine. Oh, Bastien. I'm sorry, my dear. I don't think I can discuss this.